Okay, so I wanted to do a video on hiding output and errors in PowerShell, because if you've ever done like any sort of scripting with PowerShell, you'll notice there's a lot of it's called verbose, so just a lot of output to the console. The first one is hiding single command um, output, so just like a one-liner basically. So this first one, not very common. I don't ever see anyone using this. Basically, if you have a command, so we have new dash item, so I'll just show right here. Um, it outputs basically like the file that's been made. So if we don't want to see that, we can cast this, basically this function to a void, which, if you know anything, void functions don't return anything. So basically, you're just making the new dash item function not return the output. So yeah, that's one way to do it, and it's pretty clean. You don't have to, um, have anything at the end like here. So the next way is to pipe it to out dash null. So basically what this is saying is um, the output is just being, you know, it's nulling the output. So yeah, if we run this, we'll see that there's no output. Same thing with this. Um, the next way is using the redirect. So this little like caret is a redirect, and so I'll touch more on that later on, but here we're just redirecting this output to null, so and that works like there. Um, this way is like, it's not, I probably wouldn't use this method, but you can, like, if you want, but I think using one of these other ones would be better. So this is like a last resort for some reason. If you have to use this, if you use a variable, it won't, like, this output is now in this variable, so to get the output you would have to, like, so if you run that, see, now you have the output. So then let's say you have a bunch of commands that you don't want to have the output. So the easiest way, without obviously just putting this on every line, you can use invoke command. So you just put all your commands in here and then pipe that. So then the next way would be using a script block. So one way would be if you have like some batch commands here, like all these would say like operation completed successfully. You can basically just put this in a script block, which is this, and then you can use the ampersand sign right here, and then the variable name, and then you can pipe this to out dash null, or you can also do the same way, since basically this is now just like a command that's running right here. So the same way you can just redirect it to null. Alright, so now for errors, the most common one is going to be using error action silently continue. If you need to do this for like a bunch of commands, you could use the error action preference variable. So then another way would be to redirect the error to null. So basically, Before the redirect sign, there's different numbers and they all represent different like streams of output. So 2 is an error, so we can redirect that to null, or we can just use the star and that will redirect everything to null. So um, like any warnings or like everything is null. And then sometimes you'll find that the error action silently continue won't work. So if we run this, we'll get an error. So basically, the way to fix this is to use a try and catch block, because what's happening is this error is coming from dism, which is just basically remove Windows packages, part of like PowerShell's dism commands. So really it's like coming from dism and then this is displaying it, so this doesn't really work on that. So we have to use error action stop so that we can catch it here, because by default PowerShell the error action is continue. So you'll see the error, but the script will keep running. So if we put stop here, it'll catch it and you won't see anything. So there's no error now. And then the other, I guess, bonus one is hiding the progress bar. So when you run some commands, there's like that blue bar right there, and so all you have to do is set the progress preference variable to silently continue, and it won't be there anymore.